Yeah, so before just going directly into the practicals, I'll be explaining you what are we going to do in this entire video and all. So just have a look at my screen. This is the entire block diagram that we are trying to do in this video. So first, ultimately, we'll be having this AWS cloud, and then this is an entire layer. Okay, and upon that we'll be creating a VPC, and then we'll be having an internet gateway, and then we'll be creating two subnets. One is public and one is private, and then we are going to connect those to the internet gateway. Of course, you're going to connect the public subnet to the internet gateway, and just edit the configurations of the route tables, and then we'll be creating the entire structure. After that, we'll be this we can use this entire thing, this entire structure from our local computers. Okay, so this is a brief idea that we are going to do in this entire video. So I'll be now switching onto my laptop screen. Please do the practicals along with me. Yeah. As you guys already see the explanation part of this video, let's go get into the practical. So now I'm directly in my AWS login screen, and this is how the interface is going to look like. So first thing, as we know, we are going to create a VPC. You can just simply go there and search for VPCs, or else in my console it's already there because it's a recently visited thing. Or else you can just go to the type bar and just search for VPCs. You can already see the first option, it's VPCs. Let's click on that, and now you'll be seeing VPCs. Just go there, and in the right top you'll be having create VPCs in an orange color. You just click it and name your VPC. I'll be naming it test YT. Okay, this will be my VPC name, and then I'll be adding the CIDR. It's 10.0.0.0/16 bits. And then just click on create VPC. Your VPC has been created. That's test YT. Now we'll be creating the internet gateway instead of directly creating subnets and then associating it with the route tables. We'll first create a internet gateway. See, as you see, this is my internet IG home screen. We'll do one thing. There are many internet gateways. We'll be deleting some of them. To delete. Okay. Yeah, two of my internet gateways has been deleted, and now we'll do one thing. We'll click on create internet gateway, and we'll just name it as mm, test YT, and we'll just create internet gateway. Yeah, the internet gateway has been already created. Now one thing we need to do is we need to attach this attach this to VPC. Okay, click on attach to VPC, and then you need to select a VPC, and then the option is like test YT. Now click on attach internet gateway. As you see, now the internet gateway and the VPC has been attached or connected. Now we'll be move on to just creating the subnets. You can already see there is an option called subnet. We'll just go there. What we'll do is we'll be creating both public and private subnets at a time. So for that, we'll be clicking on create subnet, and then select the VPC first, of course. And then what do we name? We'll name it as test YT public. Cool. We'll select it as 1A, and then it will be same, but here what we will do is it's like 10.0.1.0/24. Okay, here we have created a public subnet. Now click on add new subnet. Here only I'll just be copying the test YT public, and just I'll be renaming it as private. See, this is how it is, and 1A, and now this is 10.0.2.0/24. And now after all these settings and remaining defaults, we'll be creating the subnet. Clicking on create subnet, you see here already message is shown that you have successfully created two subnets. One is YT test YT public and test YT private. Okay, both the subnets now has been created. Now we need to create the route tables. And create a route table, and then first we will be creating the public route table. So here I'll be naming it as uh, route table RT test YT. So this will be the uh, RT test public. Okay, first we will be creating the public route table, and you need to select your VPC. Of course, it's test YT. Done. Now create route table. Route table has been created. Now what you need to do is you have created a VPC, and then you have created an internet gateway, you have created a subnet. Now in route tables, you need to show that as this is a public route table, you should show the path basically, like how it should reach and all. For that, what you need to do is edit routes, that edit routes, add route, and destination is like 0.0.0/0. Your target will be your internet gateway. Your target will be your Okay, your target will be your internet gateway. As I've already created my test YT IGW, I'll be selecting it, and here you go, save changes. The route table has been connected. So this is the one thing, because it's a public route table, you should also select the destination and the other address also. Now, uh, save changes. Now go to subnet associations. Okay. Now what you need to do is you need to select this route table. Okay. And click on actions and go to edit subnet associations, and please select on public subnet and save associations. Done. One part is done. Now what we need to do is the same thing. We are going to create a public route table for the private also. Here the only change is we're not going to we're not going to attach, as it is we're not going to show the route because as it is a private thing. So click on this thing and name it as oh sorry, what I've named my previous thing. Yeah, it's RT test public, right? We'll be creating as RT test private, and I'm going to select my VPC as test YT and just create route table. Okay, and now we are not going to edit any kind of associations here. Now we need to edit route local. I mean, okay, in this private route table, you directly need to go back. I mean, you need to go to the route tables, and you'll be seeing the test private. No, just go there and click on actions and click on edit subnet associations, and please select only test YT private and just save association. Now all your basic structure and funda is done. We have created a VPC, subnets, internet gateways, and route table for the public subnet. And we have saved those associations. Even this thing we have saved, the private association we have saved. So everything is done. Now we are going to go for the EC2 instance. Yeah, now we will be looking into the launching of our EC2 instance. Now just go to VPC. Okay, launch EC2 instance. Will be redirected into other screen. Now we need to give a name. Let's just name it as my test YT. Okay, and let's select it as Amazon Web Service and keep the kernel as same, and everything is same, like instant type is T3 micro as it's a free type. And now we should have keenly look at this network settings. Okay, first VPC, you need to select the VPC of test YT. I've selected, cool. And then you need to select the subnet. Subnet should be public, test YT public. Yeah, you have selected. Auto assign, Please enable it. And then you need to go for security groups. Okay, in security groups, yeah, your SSH should be uh, oh, we have forgotten one thing actually here. So we need to create, let's create a new key pair also. I don't have that file already downloaded. So I'll be creating as test YT. That's a key pair value which we have to see. I can now download the YT .pem, because when we are launching the instance and from our when we are trying to launch the instance and look accessing it from our local system, we need. So after we have selected everything, just click on launch instance. Oh, we need to create number of instances, one, and just click on launch instances. Here you go. Your instance has been launched successfully. Okay, so this is how we are going to create a public and a private subnet using AWS cloud. And not only this, now we also try to test it on the local computer. Let me try to open my terminal. Okay, and in terminal, I'll be sharing you these commands. I'll be sharing you these commands. Please try to fix it. Okay, I'm going there, and I'm directly going to copy this and run this. See, this is how you're going to create both public and private. So this is how you're going to create both public and private subnets in the AWS cloud, and you can also access it through the local machine, because my machine is now showing some kind of trouble. I'll be discussing this in another video. So that's for this video. Thanks for watching.